We're here with Josh Ross in the KX Country Clubhouse. Josh, man, how's it going? How you doing?
Good. We're about to play another show here tonight in Edmonton, and Jelly Roll Tour has been awesome so far. Life is good.
Oh man, and five. Okay, so you got five Juno nods.
Yeah.
That is the most nominations, tied with Tate McRae. So I'm gonna run down the list here. It's Fan Choice Award, Single of the Year, Album of the Year, Country Album of the Year, Artist of the Year. Is that it? Like, I feel like there's work to be done here. Like maybe a contemporary roots album, a vocal jazz album, maybe a Josh Ross metal album.
Pop kid record or something, a kids album. No. Uh,
Congratulations, man. Like, how's it feel to be nominated for all these awards?
yeah, it's incredible. I think, for me, the best part is being nominated. I don't expect to necessarily win, and just to be recognized. Everybody's put so much work in, whether it be the record label management, my family, people back home. It's been a lot of work, so it's really rewarding for all of us to be recognized, and we'll see how we shape up.
And you have been working. You've been so busy, man. And before we get into the tour, I did want to I wanted to mention because you played the Waste Management Open, and so for those who don't know, it's a golf tournament down in Arizona, and it just looks like the biggest party ever. How was that experience?
It was the biggest party. No, it was great. We got to play that night before Nickelback, which was awesome, and got to sit there and watch a little bit of golf and have some beverages. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool, man. So you're on top of the world right now. I mean, you started 2025. You played with Nickelback. You guys fired up There's this absolutely electric cover that you guys did of Steve Earle's Copperhead Road with Brantley Gilbert. I mean, that's gonna be like a bucket list experience you didn't even know you had, or maybe you did.
Yeah, no, it's just, I mean, I was so lucky, going back to now think that that was the tour that I got to do in 2023, and we got to cover that song every night was so special, and always been such a huge Steve Earle fan, so that was always really really cool. And then yeah, and now it's like every once in a while when we see each other at festivals or at random things, Chad like, hey, you wanna still do Copperhead Road? I'm like, sure, like it's awesome. So um,
It's incredible. And I mean, is there a collab that you'd want to do? Like at this point in your career, is there somebody that you'd want to get up on stage with?
I mean, I'm a fan of so many different styles of music. I go back to like even like Akon. I'm a fan of Akon. Nickelback. I'm a fan of
Okay.
Louis Capaldi. In the pop world too. Like there's so many artists that I really appreciate. I think a lot of it's vocally, and there's something about certain vocals that do something for me that I really love or can learn from. And I mean, definitely collabs in the country world too. But I like to try to think outside the box a little bit.
So it's not really a crazy thought that Josh Ross could do a crossover album. Possibly, I don't know, who knows, like a pop or a rap or a
I don't know if I'd be I'm not the greatest rapper in the world, but but yeah, no, I just
um,
I like whatever feels right.
so you kicked off the stretch of dates. You're opening for Jelly Roll on this beautifully broken tour. How is that? You kind of talked about it off the top, but how has it been? Working your way through these shows with Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I think we're getting into a really great routine. We got 5 shows in a row, so tonight's show 2 of 5, and it's been really great. The whole Jelly Roll, Roll team is just incredible. He's awesome. He's very gracious, very nice to me, and I get some really awesome opportunities every night with him too. So it's awesome.
And have you guys had a lot of time to chat? Like, have you guys had some time to kind of
Yeah,
chit
a
chat
little bit. A little
backstage
bit.
or before shows? What's that?
Yeah, it's usually before shows, stuff like that, and then he did a little party the other night too, which was really nice. He really honestly looks after everybody. Awesome. He rented out part of the West Edmonton Mall and had everybody at the mall, and we got to go karting and play bowling and stuff like that. So pretty awesome.
We noticed that when we went to see him in Buffalo a couple of years back. He's just so accommodating, and his whole crew, and he likes to take care of everyone and anyone. And I feel like he's just such a kind and genuine guy. Has he said anything to you maybe that's stuck with you? I know it's still kind of early on in the tour.
Yeah, I mean, just we do a kind of thing together. I don't really want to spoil some stuff, but
Right. Okay.
just the appreciation for me being on the tour, and not every day you have the main act come to you and say, thank you for being on this tour, like this actually means something to have you here. Where sometimes you're just expected to be there, or it doesn't work like that. So
Right.
yeah, no, he's been really awesome. I'm hoping to have a little more life conversations with him by the end of the tour, just in regards to it's an interesting life, and I feel like he's he's learned a lot of things over the years that probably could help me out too.
And so you started in Victoria. You're making your way across Canada with this thing. Saw that you were on the jumbotron at the Canucks game, and they had you out there chugging that beer. Now, can you confirm, was that beer already empty, or did
No,
I just catch the
uh,
tail end?
when it came to the camera, it was like half full. It was actually a strongbow, and I was like,
Okay, all right.
just kept the camera on me, so I didn't know what to do. So like I just like cheered.
What do I do?
Yeah, they didn't tell me to drink it. I drank. That was a very much my decision. So, but yeah, no,
Nice.
that was fun.
Nicely done. I gotta ask, it's a question I think we're all wondering. Are Paxton and Rio best buds?
It's crazy how best buddies they already are. I'm very lucky. So, he's being watched at home right now, and I've been getting videos and stuff like that. Looking forward to seeing him here. I go home in 6 days, just for a couple days in between to record. So I'm excited to see the dogs.
Oh, okay. See, I was gonna ask you if you brought him out to, like, do you ever bring? I feel like you've had Paxton on the road with you,
Yeah,
right?
Paxton's usually always on the road. This was just a weird situation because we had to fly up to meet the buses in Vancouver, and then when we ended in Quebec, I got to fly back to Vancouver for the Junos. So, um, yeah, it was too hard for him, I guess.
Right, right. I mean, it's tough to kind of bring a puppy on the road with you as well. I feel like you get, Josh, a lot of signs. A lot of people bring signs to your shows. Is there one that stands out to you? Like, what's the best sign that you've seen?
Oh my gosh. I mean, people do all sorts of things. Like they want like tattoos drawn. Obviously can be funny or pull lyrics and especially to do a single again and stuff like that. So we've had lots of that, which has been fun. Meet and greets have been fun. But yeah, no, I'm very, grateful for everybody. It's so cool to see just people connect with the music, honestly, and what it means to them. So
And so you're going to be in Toronto, Scotiabank Arena, and being from, just down the road, it's Waterdown, right? You're from Waterdown or that area?
I born watered down and I went to school in Burlington growing up.
Right, right, right. I mean, it's got to be pretty special to come home and play a show this big. I mean, do you have any family or friends coming to the show next Saturday?
A large guest list between there and London, Ontario. So it's yeah, that's gonna be a really special show for me. I've never played there. I've played some of the other arenas and stuff like that. So this will be my first, Toronto arena show, and yeah, definitely gonna be special for me. Probably a little emotional in a lot of ways, but really awesome.
And any surprises for us next Saturday, like shoeies, wardrobe changes, anything like that?
Who knows? I honestly, I'm so like in the moment. I figure something out. So possibly a wardrobe thing. We'll figure it out.
Right. Josh Ross opening for Jelly Roll, the beautifully broken tour, Scotiabank Arena next Saturday. Also, 5 nominations, dude, at the Junos. Wishing you the best with everything, pal. It's always great to chat with you.
Good to see you too. We'll talk to you.